product designer. I will explain in 1 minute. Product designer and UX designer is easy to confuse, as most of their work is the same. A product designer uses different facets and tools of design to create and execute a solution that solves a user's experience problem. At its core, a product designer is a problem solver. UX designer usually works before product launch, and product designer works in the whole product design developing process. Imagine product as a kid. A UX designer is like his gymnastic teacher, and a product designer is like his school teacher. A product designer will need to consider the longer period and more skills and tools to solve customer or business problems. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What's a customer journey map? I will explain in 1 minute. A customer journey map is a visual representation on how a customer interacts with and experience your business when trying to achieve a goal. It's a tool to help you see the whole picture of a customer experience. Say you work on a website for selling coffee to computer engineers. The customer journey includes steps of how your customer finds your website, how they make an order, and how the coffee delivered to their houses. It also includes how they make another order in the future or refund if they are not happy. With this holistic picture, you can build a better user experience and enable your business to succeed. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is a mental model in UX design? I will explain in 1 minute. A mental model explains someone's thought process about how something works in the real world. It seems people look not much different, but our thoughts about the same world could be very different. When saying, I'm working on a space problem, an astronomer means something about the sky, and a warehouse worker means something about boxes. In the context of UX design, mental models are constructed in a user's brain and are based on what they know from past interactions with other product, sites, and applications. As UX designers, we aim to create a user experience that matches the user's mental model so that it will work. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is a dog pattern in UX design? I will explain in 1 minute. A dog pattern is a deceptive user experience that takes advantage of the way people habitually using a website or app in order to get users to do something they didn't intend to do. Sounds familiar as a movie character? Yeah, it's this guy, Darth Vader. Say you're browsing a website with lots of photos and an ad is just the same as other images. As it is disguised among the rest of the content, you are more likely to click on it. There are many types of dog patterns and they don't work in the long term because, well, nobody likes to be manipulated. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is an edge case in UX design? I will explain in 1 minute. An edge case is a problem or situation that occurs only at an extreme operating parameter. Consider all the scenarios as a bell curve, and most of the conditions are around the center, which is general cases. And edge cases are those extreme conditions on the edge. Say you launch a cloud storage service providing unlimited space, and most of your users upload predictable data, say 50 gigabytes. But there's a guy who decided to upload all of his data from the day he started using a computer. That's an edge case. Designing the experience for general and edge cases is a big part of a UX designer's job. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is accessibility? I'll explain in 1 minute. Accessibility is the concept of whether a product or service can be used by everyone, however they encounter it. It aids people with disabilities, but designers should try to accommodate all potential users in any context of use anyway. Say you are an 6-year-old kid who wants to take an elevator to the 10th floor, but the button is too high for you to press, which is an accessibility issue. Usually, visual, mobility, and auditory conditions to consider when designing a product or a service. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is a design critic? I'll explain in 1 minute. A design critic is different from a design review. The latter is usually in order to gain approval and move forward, and the design critic aims to improve a particular design. A presenter shares design, and the critiker offers informed thoughts or perspectives. The design critic session is like a big tank for testing the boat you are building. People input thoughts as the water in the tank to try to raise your boat so your boat will be better positioned for the real-world challenge when it is finalized. In general, it's always to start a design critic soon and start small. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is a tech debt? I will explain in 1 minute. In software development, tech debt or design debt is the implied cost of additional rework caused by choosing an easy but limited solution now instead of using a better approach that would take longer. Say you are the third pig from 3 little pigs who want to build a solid house to survive the big bad wolf. You have 90% of the bricks for the house, but there's not enough time to get the rest bricks ready before the evening. So you placed a few Lego bricks instead of real bricks and built the house in time. It worked for that evening, but you would like to replace those Lego bricks when you have time later. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is user onboarding? I'll explain in 1 minute. User onboarding is the process of new users becoming proficient in your product. The first example that came to my mind is the first episode of Harry Potter. When Harry got a letter from Hogwarts, he followed the instruction to buy his wand and books, went to the hidden platform, took the train to the school, had a feast with other students, and got sorted by a sorting hat. With all those steps, he's ready for his upcoming journey as a wizard, and that's a user onboarding experience. User onboarding encompasses the initial experience in the application, online or offline training, goal setting, and the organization's customer success process. A big part of UX designer's job. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is an empathy map? I will explain in 1 minute. An empathy map is a collaborative visualization used to articulate what we know about a particular type of user. It is split into 4 parts: says, thinks, does, and feels, with the user or persona in the middle. Say you talk to a few hardcore coffee lovers and you have findings of them. You map those findings on an empathy map, and it shows what they think, say, do, and feel regarding to coffee. With the empathy map, your team will better understand user needs, and it's helpful for decision making. In this example, you will know promoting Starbucks coffee beans to those coffee lovers is not a good idea. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is ROI? I'll explain in 1 minute. ROI, or return on investment, is a metric used to understand the profitability of an investment. ROI compares how much you paid for an investment to how much you earned to evaluate if its efficiency. The formula of ROI is like this. Say you bought $10 carrot seed and planted them into your garden. After taking care of them for a month, you got $50 carrots. So the ROI is 500%, right? Wrong. You need to count the time. You spend 5 hours on them and your hourly rate is $30. So your ROI should be 31.25%. Not that good, huh? Understanding ROI help a designer to better planning the design work. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is an experience map? I will explain in 1 minute. An experience map is a visualization of an entire end-to-end experience that a generic person goes through to accomplish a goal. It usually contains 4 pillars: phases, actions, thoughts, and emotions. Say you are in the phase of looking for a new chair. You take the action of Google search and find an IKEA store nearby. You think it's excellent and you are excited to visit it. That's a step of an experience map. After mapping out an experience map, a designer can improve that experience. For example, the $1 hot dog at the check-in stage at an IKEA store is the design highlight of your shopping experience. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is affinity mapping? I will explain in 1 minute. Affinity mapping refers to organizing related facts into distinct clusters. It has long been used in business or other fields, say criminal investigation. You might see a detective put all the information he collected about a crime on a large board and discuss it with his peers. Then bang, some pattern emerged, and they had a clue to trace. In UX, the method is to use to organize research findings or sort design ideas in ideation workshops. It's a great way to engage the team and create order among device ideas and facts. There are 2 steps in an affinity mapping session: generating the sticky notes and organizing the notes in groups. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is design thinking? I will explain in 1 minute. Design thinking is an iterative process for creative problem solving. In this process, you seek to understand your users, challenge assumptions, redefine problems, and create innovative solutions, which you can prototype and test. Say you notice designers and developers are easy to sit for a long time and don't move, which is not good for their health. You researched those people and clarified the problem you are solving. After the ideation part, by asking how might we encourage them to stand up and exercise, you choose the concept of providing free coffee as an incentive. You build a landing page as an MVP and find it works. This is a design thinking process. Stay tuned for more videos like this. What is a design system? I will explain in 1 minute. A design system is the single source of truth that groups all the elements that will allow the teams to design, realize, and develop a product. It's intended to manage design at a scale using reusable components and patterns. Probably the best analogy for a design system is language. Say you meet an alien for the first time. You showed him or her a hat and he says, "Kucha kucha." Then next time when you want to see what his hat looks like, you just say, "Kucha kucha," and he will understand. This kucha kucha is like an element in your design system, which designers and developers use to communicate and build product. Stay tuned for more videos like this.